All right, so you ready to like jump into some proverbial phrases?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, these are like nuggets of wisdom that have been
Uh-huh.
passed down, for generations.
Right.
We were working from a massive list on Wikipedia,
Yeah.
and it's like a rabbit hole. You can spend hours on there. But like, did you know that they are technically a type of conventional saying similar to a proverb
Uh-huh.
and transmitted by oral tradition?
It's true.
It's wild. And unlike proverbs, these phrases can be changed up to fit the grammar,
Yeah.
whatever you're saying.
Yeah, they're flexible.
So cool.
It is.
Okay, let's start with one that you probably hear all the time. A bad penny always turns up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
might use it for like that coworker.
Right.
It keeps coming back to bug ya.
Yeah.
But the real origin is way darker. Think about like counterfeit coins circulating back into your wallet no matter how hard you try to get rid of them.
Yeah, that adds a whole new layer of meaning to it, doesn't it?
Totally.
Like a mini history lesson disguised as a common saying.
Yeah. Speaking of history lessons, how about beware of Greeks bearing gifts?
Right.
You don't have to be like a history buff
Oh,
to
yeah.
get that Trojan War vibe.
That one comes straight from Virgil's Aeneid, reminding us to be cautious of seemingly generous offers because, well, you never know what the catch might be. It's
Yeah.
a phrase that is echoed through the centuries,
Uh-huh.
showing up everywhere from literature to political speeches.
It's crazy how these phrases have like so much staying power.
Yeah,
But some of them have definitely changed over time.
for sure.
Take curiosity killed the cat, for example.
Right. The original saying actually didn't include that whole, but satisfaction brought it back a bit.
Likely.
It was originally a stark warning against being too nosy.
Wow.
Adding that second part kind of softens the blow, implying that maybe fulfilling your curiosity is worth the risk.
It's amazing how that one little change like
Yeah.
shits the tone.
Completely.
And since we're talking about sayings evolving,
Okay.
what about this one? Never reveal a man's wage in a woman's age. I mean, come on, that feels super outdated, right?
Does
Like,
it?
what is that about?
It really highlights how these phrases can act as time capsules reflecting the social norms of the era they came from.
Mm-hmm.
This one likely started when men's wages were directly tied to their worth,
Right.
and women's value was all about youth and beauty.
Right.
Thankfully, things have changed a bit since then, but it's a good reminder to be aware of the hidden baggage some of these sayings might be carrying.
So true. Okay, are you ready for a real brain teaser?
All right, I'm ready.
How about this? There are more ways of killing a cat than choking it with cream. Can you even guess what that's supposed to mean?
I admit that one is a bit obscure.
Right.
It essentially means there are multiple ways to achieve a goal.
Okay.
You're not limited to just one path.
Right.
The imagery is definitely a choice, but I guess it was meant to be memorable.
Memorable for sure.
Okay.
Now, for a phrase with some serious political weight behind it, speak softly and carry a big stick.
Ha. Teddy Roosevelt's famous motto.
Yeah.
This one perfectly illustrates how these sayings can be used for political purposes.
Right.
It sums up his foreign policy. Negotiate peacefully, but be ready to back up your words with action.
Now, think about how often we still hear versions of these phrases today.
Right.
They instantly bring to mind certain images
Yeah.
and ideas. It's like a shortcut to a whole concept.
Exactly. They become shorthand for complex ideas, packing history, literature, and cultural values into just a few words.
Here's one that's practically a cliche at this point. All that glitters is not gold.
Right.
Still a good reminder, though, Duncan.
Absolutely. It warns us not to be fooled by appearances, reminding us that true value often lies beneath the surface. We see this theme over and over again in literature,
Yeah.
from Shakespeare to modern novels.
And don't forget about marketing and advertising.
Oh, yeah.
They love to use like glitz and glamour to sell us things that might not actually live up to the hype.
That's a great point. It's like proverbial phrases are these secret codes embedded in our language.
Uh-huh.
And once you crack the code, it unlocks a whole new level of understanding.
Totally.
Huh.
But with so many of these phrases floating around, it can feel a little overwhelming, can it?
It can be.
Right.
Absolutely. But it's important to remember that context is key.
Okay.
Take a phrase like an eye for an eye.
Right.
Its meaning changes drastically depending on whether you're talking about legal matters
Right.
or a discussion about revenge and forgiveness.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's not about like memorizing a dictionary of sayings.
Right.
It's about understanding how and when to use them.
Exactly.
Okay, this next one always makes me laugh. don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Right.
You can practically see someone tripping and making a giant omelet all over the sidewalk.
But as funny as the image is, it delivers a powerful message about diversification and managing risk.
Yeah.
Whether we're talking about investments, career paths, or even relationships, the underlying wisdom holds true.
Okay, get ready for this one. He who hesitates is lost. Talk about pressure.
Nah.
But is it always true?
That's a good question.
Like, I feel like sometimes pausing before you act can be a good thing.
Sure.
You know, to avoid making like a rash decision.
That's where critical thinking comes in.
Cool.
Proverbs offer guidance, but they shouldn't be taken as absolute truth in every situation.
Right.
Sometimes a little bit of thoughtful hesitation can actually lead to a better outcome.
Yeah.
It's all about weighing the potential risks and rewards.
So proverbial phrases are more like helpful suggestions than hard and fast rules.
I think so.
Like tools to think about rather than orders to follow blindly.
Exactly. They can help us reflect, challenge assumptions, and consider different perspectives if we use them thoughtfully.
Okay. How about absence? Make the heart grow fonder. Do you think that one still holds up in the age of constant communication?
Now, there's a question to ponder.
Right.
Even though technology makes it easier than ever to stay connected, maybe that core sentiment still rings true.
Right.
Perhaps even little bits of absence help us appreciate the people in our lives even more.
It's like that feeling when you don't realize how much you value something until it's gone.
Exactly.
Okay, I have to admit this next one has always bothered me a little. Good fences make good neighbors.
Yeah.
It just feels so isolating.
I get what you mean.
Like,
It almost sounds like it's encouraging people to stay away from each other.
yeah.
But if we look at it from another angle, maybe it's suggesting that clear boundaries and mutual respect are key to healthy relationships, whether it's between neighbors, colleagues, or even countries.
So less about actual fences and more about setting healthy boundaries
I think so.
in all areas of life.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
It's all about interpretation, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's part of what makes these phrases so fascinating. They invite us to think about their meaning and how they apply to our own lives.
All right, how about we try some proverb power?
Okay,
I'll throw out a few phrases and you can tell me what they mean to you.
let's do it.
Okay, first up, the early bird gets the worm.
It's all about, being proactive and taking advantage of opportunities.
Yeah. All right, how about the opposite?
Yeah.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a call to, let go of what's already done
Wow.
and, concentrate on what you can control in the present.
Last one. Laughter is the best medicine.
A great reminder of the healing power of joy
Right.
and humor,
Yeah.
even when times are tough.
After diving into all these proverbial phrases,
Yeah,
I feel like I'm starting to see them everywhere.
I know, me too. It's like you've unlocked a secret code in our language.
Totally. But with so many of them out there, it's easy to get lost
Right.
in this sea of proverbs.
It can be a lot.
How do we even begin to make sense of them all?
Well, it's important to remember that these phrases aren't just random sayings.
Right.
They're reflections of human experience.
Yeah.
They offer valuable insights into our relationships, successes, failures, all the timeless stuff we still deal with today.
It's like they give us like a framework for understanding the world around us
I think so.
and maybe even for making better choices in our own lives.
Exactly. They can act as reminders, warnings, encouragements,
Yeah.
little nudges to help us along the way, but it's up to us to use them wisely,
Right?
taking into account our own values and the specific situations we're facing.
Okay, let's unpack a few more, shall we? How about the pen is mightier than the sword?
A powerful statement about the influence of words and ideas.
Mm-hmm.
It suggests that communication and persuasion can be more effective than force or violence.
It makes me think about like activists and writers who have changed the world through their words.
Precisely. Think about figures like Martin Luther King Jr. or Malala Yousafzai.
Right.
Their words sparked movements and inspired millions.
Yeah.
It shows how the power of language can truly make a difference.
All right, here's one that seems particularly relevant these days. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
Especially in our visual culture, right, with social media and the constant flow of images, this proverb feels incredibly timely. Sometimes a single image can convey emotions, tell a story, or capture a moment in a way that words simply can't.
It's true. Think about like the impact of iconic photographs throughout history,
Uh,
like the migrant mother photo from the Great Depression or
right.
the image of the Earth rising from the moon.
Those images have become ingrained in our collective memory,
Yeah.
instantly evoking powerful emotions and reminding us of key moments in human history.
Okay, how about this one? Two heads are better than one.
This proverb highlights the value of collaboration and teamwork.
Right.
It suggests that by working together and pooling our knowledge, we can often find more creative solutions and
Wow.
achieve better outcomes.
It's like that saying, teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly. Whether you're tackling a complex project at work, brainstorming ideas for a creative endeavor, or even just trying to solve a problem in your personal life, having different perspectives and collaborating with others can make a huge difference.
All right, here's one that might spark some debate. Money is the root of all evil.
Now, this one needs a bit of context.
Hmm.
It's not really saying that money itself is inherently evil,
Right.
but rather that the love of money,
Yeah.
the insatiable desire for wealth and material possessions, can lead to all sorts of problems.
It's like greed and corruption stemming from an unhealthy obsession with money.
Exactly. We see this theme play out time and again in literature history and even in our own lives.
Yeah.
When money becomes the driving force behind our actions,
Yeah.
it can lead to ethical compromises, broken relationships, and even violence.
So it's not money itself, but the unhealthy attachment to it that can cause trouble.
Precisely. It's a reminder to keep our priorities in check and not let the pursuit of wealth consume us.
Okay, one more before we move on. Rome wasn't built in a day.
That one is all about patience and perseverance.
Uh-huh.
It reminds us that great achievements take time and effort.
Right.
There's no shortcut to success. It requires consistent dedication and a willingness to work through challenges.
Yeah, it's like when you're working towards a big goal
Hmm.
and you have to like remember to celebrate the small victories along the way,
Yeah,
and trust that the effort will be worth it in the end.
exactly. Patience and persistence are key ingredients for success in any endeavor.
This deep dive has been a whirlwind. Like I feel like I've been given this key to unlock the hidden meanings behind these everyday phrases.
And that's precisely what's so fascinating about proverbial phrases, right? They're a constant source of discovery,
Yeah.
offering a glimpse into our shared human experience, the wisdom, the humor, the values that have been passed down through generations.
So what does this all mean for us?
Yeah.
The modern day proverb users.
Right.
Are we just recycling old sayings or can we actually learn and grow from them?
That's the key question, isn't it?
Yeah.
These phrases aren't just relics from the past. They offer valuable insights into human nature, relationships, success, and failure. All the timeless themes we still grapple with today.
It's like they give us this framework for understanding the world around us. And maybe even a guide for making better decisions in our own lives.
Exactly. They can serve as reminders, warnings, encouragements, little nudges in the right direction. But it's up to us to apply them wisely,
Yeah.
taking into account our own values and the specific situations we're facing.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into proverbial phrases,
Okay.
I have one final thought-provoking question for you.
All right.
If these phrases are like echoes of the past,
Right.
what sayings do we have today that might become the proverbs of the future?
Oh.
What phrases capture the essence of like our current times?
Yeah.
The challenges, the trends, the technology that shape our lives,
What a fascinating question to ponder.
right?
Perhaps phrases like going viral or living your best life will one day be studied as reflections of our digital age.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe sayings about climate change or artificial intelligence will become the proverbs of a future generation.
It's like we're all contributing to this ongoing conversation,
Yeah.
adding our own voices to the chorus of wisdom and experience.
And that's the beauty of language, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know, it's constantly evolving, reflecting who we are and how we see the world.
Well, that's a wrap on our deep dive into proverbial phrases. We've only scratched the surface of this fascinating topic,
Right.
but hopefully we've piqued your curiosity to explore further.
I hope so.
Who knows, maybe you'll even coin the next great proverb.
And if you're eager to delve deeper into this treasure trove of sayings,
Yes,
we highly recommend checking out the full list on Wikipedia.
it is a rabbit hole.
It is, but there are countless other gems waiting to be discovered. Happy pondering.